Hello guys, so in this video we will talk about operators. What are operators? Now we are using operators since childhood, like the plus symbol, the minus, addition, subtraction. We used many operators there. So basically this is the same thing in programming too, and we have some more operators like this. So operators are just like a symbol that operates on variable in some values. You give some value, you use some operators, then it do the function whichever you want. So there are some type of operators in Kotlin or in programming languages. So first one is assignment operator, then there are arithmetic operators, then some are Boolean, relational, and bitwise operators. So all of them are not needed to you now or anytime. The most important ones are assignment operator, arithmetic operator, and I think relational one. So let's see what are the type of operators and what do they do. So first we'll see about the arithmetic operators. So as you can see in this PPT, that the arithmetic operators are just whatever you know here, right? So like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus. So these operators you already know how to the addition operator adds, the subtraction one subtracts, the multiplication one do the multiplication, the divide symbol one do the division, and the modulus one provides the remainder. Like that you have heard of all these operators now. So these are the basic operators for arithmetic operators. Now the second one is assignment operators. So you have used one of the assignment operators till now, like this one, the equals to one, whenever you give the value to the variable. So this is also an operator you used earlier, right? Then there it comes the plus equals to. So what does it do? Like if you have a value like 5 and you give it a plus equals to another 5, then what will it will add the value to the already assigned value of the variable. Let's take an example of age. If you have you gave an age as 20, now you equals to it to 13, so the age will change from 20 to 13. But if you plus equals to, it will add the value to a variable. Like it will, if you 20 and plus equals to, sorry, age plus equals to something like 5, then it will give you the result of 25. Same as the minus, multiplication, and division. So we'll see all of this in the IntelliJ IDE, sure. So let's open up the IntelliJ IDE and see all the operators and how do we do that. So here we opened up our IntelliJ IDE. Now just create a file called operators and create the main function, and let's start with it. So I'm going to create two variables like num1 and num2. I'll give it a value 20, and let's take another variable num2 and give it any value. Now I'll just print all the the arithmetical operators here. I'll do num1 plus num2, then I'll just copy this. Let's just copy this and paste it over here. Now what we'll do, just change the operators here. I'll change it to minus, then let's change it to multiplication, then change it to division, and then change it to modulus operator is the percentage symbol. Now these are all the operators. So with the output you can see that what happened to these operators. Num1 plus num2 will give you 60. Num1 minus num2, as the 20 is before 40, so it will give you minus 20. 4 to 8, 80, 800 it will give you. So these things will give you the outputs of the operators, the operation. Now let's just run this program and see what the outputs what all outputs are they giving to us. So as you can see here, the output came. So first the println is giving us the num1 plus num2 as 60. then minus 20, then 800, then 0, then 20. So why 0 and 20? So 20 divided by 40, it will give you 0, because the division will not give you the exact decimal division, because integer can't store the decimal value. So it will not give you the decimal value. It will only give you it will just give you the quotient. So the 0 is the quotient, and this one, the modulus symbol or the mod 1, will give you the remainder of the division. So 40 is greater than 20, so if you divide it, so it will give you 20 as a remainder. Now these all were the basic arithmetic operators. So you can play with them. You can just take any values and assign them, and you can also give some double values. If I put here 25.5 or some other values, like I'll just change it to some double values, 7.5, anything, and then if I run this again, so as you can see, the output came. Now you can see all the values, that the division also is in points. So because we gave here both as a double or float value, it will take or double or float value. So it is taking double, so it will just give you all the point values whatever there are. So what is so here you didn't write any double or integer or something, but by seeing the value of it, Kotlin, only this happens only in Kotlin. So Kotlin determines that what the data type is here. So if you want to change this data type to some other thing, you can't, because you already have the already Kotlin is smart, so it judges by the value and it gave double as a value. So let's do some another operators, and this was arithmetic, so you can check and play it out with it. And let's do some other operators also. So here we will start with the assignment operators now. So what the first basic assignment operator is already here. This equals to is an assignment operator, because you are assigning this value to the variable. So this is also an assignment operator. Now if you want to assign some as we saw there were plus equals to, minus equals to, multiply equals to, so that there were also that type of operators. Now what do they do is, like let's see, let's first write that num1 and give the plus equals to symbol, and then write something like 1.5. okay, now if I run this, let's see what happens here. So there nothing happened, because we just run the program but didn't printed anything. So we have to print the num1 value to first run it. So let's run it again. So if you see here, it's 22.05. So it added the value of 1.5 to 20.55. So what does this thing do is, you can just write this thing as like this also. Num1 equals to num1 plus 1.5. So this thing and these two lines, so the line written below and the line written above are both actually same. So if you are, see, I am writing this thing, and the ID is giving me the suggestion to replace it with plus equals to, because we are adding plus equals to it. So as you understood, the same thing is done. So if I write here minus, or let's write here minus, now it will show you that it will be replaceable with minus equals to. So these are the basic assignment operators. Now there are some more type of operators. So as you can see here, there are something called relational operators, which I will not introduce you into this video, because in the next video you will already you will see how to use them. because in the next video we will start with if else. So these operators are the most used in if else statements. So we will see the operators later, but I'll give you the basic introduction. As you can see, this greater than symbol, so these relation operators are used to compare the operators. So if num1 and num2 are being compared, so if this one, the greater one, is comparing that num1 is greater than num2 or not, then less than symbol will compare it to num1 is less than num2 or not. Greater than equals to will compare if it is greater than or equals to. And the lesser than or equals to will do the same as less than and equals to. Both. It will check if it is less than or equals to both. And the double equals to symbol will check that exact match. So if num1 is 15 and num2 is 15, then this will satisfy the double equals to. And then the last one, the exclamation mark and equals to will check the not equals to. So if the num1 and num2 both are 15, it will return false. So these are relational operators. So there are something operators called Boolean operators and all, but I in my lifetime never used that operator since I started programming. So basically you will not use that any operator. If you want to, you can find it in the internet, but there are rarely or none used in the in the programming part. So this was all the main operators. So there is another small type of operator called the unary operator. So I'll just show you what the unary operator is. So if I had a value of num1 is 20.55, I'll just add the plus symbol here and then print it. Let's see what's the output is coming. So this is called an increment operator. So what it does is increase the value of the variable by 1. See, you can see. And as the same suggests, you can do the minus and it will decrease the value of the number by 1. So this was all about these operators, and this was all about what we use. So let's meet in the next video. Take care.